The Kangaroo Island Passport to Recovery project is essentially looking at the post-fire recovery of Kangaroo Island after the catastrophic fires in 2019 and 2020. We've organized through Flinders University and a number of our collaborative partnerships on Kangaroo Island to come up with some citizen science projects that will engage tourists to the island to help with both the economic recovery as well as the recovery of the organisms on the island.
I found out about the project just on the ferry. I've never heard of it before, but I thought it would be a really cool experience while I'm here on Kangaroo Island, and I picked up my passport. The passport introduces me to a range of citizen science projects I can participate in. Using my phone, the Passport to Recovery app allows me to learn more about each project, submit data I collect, and gain rewards for participating that I can redeem at local businesses. Hi, I'm Ruby and I'm a tourist here on Kangaroo Island. I'm looking forward to not only seeing all the natural, beautiful environments, but also doing all these cool activities while I'm here on Kangaroo Island.
Kangaroo Island is the only place in all of Australia where koalas are disease-free. So these are a very special, unique population of koalas. Hi there, my name is Professor Karen Burke da Silva, and I'm a conservation biologist at Flinders University. This project is called Koala Compass. We want to get people to help us find where koalas are on the island, to see whether they're males or females, what sort of behavior they're doing. All of this information citizen scientists will provide to us can then help us understand the behavior and ecology of koalas across the island. And essentially we will produce a map showing where the koalas are now found and compare that to where they were found before the fires. We also want to look at areas that were previously burned to see if the koalas are starting to move back into those areas and be able to find the food they need in order to survive.
Kangaroo Island is a biodiversity hotspot and is home to a plethora of plants, animals, including pollinating insects like native bees. Hi, I'm Julian Beeman. I'm an ecologist studying native plants and their insect pollinators. My project is Smart Nests, and we're working with design engineers to integrate technology and native bee hotels to understand where and when native bees are pollinating native plants and agricultural crops. The app is the portal through which visitors to the island can find our Smart Nests and to provide us with some really important information about how they're working. We really want bees to like these hotels, but we know that they will also provide homes for spiders, ants and wasps too. People who come to observe a Smart Nest at one of our host organisations can help us to identify what kinds of animals are living in the bee hotels. And we hope that our innovative design, and with the help of citizen scientists on Kangaroo Island, we'll be able to gain new insights into the pollination of native plant species and agricultural crops.
The Reef Rewind project will be the first citizen science-based oyster reef restoration project in Australia. My name's Ryan Baring. I'm a marine ecologist working in the Passports Recovery project and particularly on the Reef Rewind project. The Reef Rewind project is our aim to try and bring oyster reefs back. The oyster reefs were lost over a long period of time, and that has contributed to a lot of problems in regards to ecosystems and the way that they function. The citizen science information is really useful because they're recording the types of plants or algae that they might see, the types of invertebrates, and definitely the types of the fish that they see when they're snorkeling. They are a really, really good indication for us that the reef is functioning as it's supposed to. Our ultimate aim is to restore a lot more reefs around South Australia.
So Kangaroo Island is home to a unique wildlife, flora and fauna. It also has a huge agricultural industry. My name's Kirsten Ross. I'm a scientist with a real interest in engaging the community with science activities. My project is Dirty Boots. The project is based around a plant pathogen called Phytophthora, which is a very small pathogen that lives in the soil. Both the native and the agricultural species can be impacted by this particular plant pathogen that we're looking at. So it's really important that citizens provide us with this data so that we can monitor both the movement of the pathogen through time, but also see where it's distributed across space. The project has two components. The first is to look at the effects of Phytophthora. The citizen scientist looks at the grass cheese and decides whether or not it's healthy. The second component is where, after going for a walk, the citizen scientist takes a sample of the soil on their boots and then they send it back to us where we look to see whether or not the plant pathogen is contained in the soil. The aim of this project is to engage citizen scientists to undertake activities to provide us with data so that we can generate far more information about the impact of this plant pathogen, but also to teach citizens that they can be scientists and how fun and enjoyable science actually is.
I really enjoyed all these fun activities, collecting passport stamps and supporting local KI businesses. The Passport to Recovery app opened my eyes to citizen science, and I'm proud knowing that I've used my holiday to contribute to safeguarding the beautiful wildlife and habitat on Kangaroo Island. And I am already planning my next visit. Download the app so you can participate in Passport to Recovery too.